All right, getting back to the how to make a slave. Um, First, we have to understand the process and the method in which was applied to breaking down the man and the woman. And one of the first things that they did was to set fear in the hearts of both man and woman. Oftentimes, they would pull the brother out into the middle of the plantation, and that brother would oftentimes be one of the strongest, one that was not submissive, one that would resist. And in that day and time, you had a lot of your older brothers that, they weren't dying. They weren't finna lay down for nobody. And they definitely weren't going to be put in bondage after being free for so long. And it was a struggle. It was a fight. And as a result of that, they needed to make an example. They needed to make an example. And what they did was they pulled them out in the middle of the plantation. Oftentimes they would hang them by trees, forcing the brothers, other brothers, the mothers, the daughters, the sisters of these slaves that were being hung, forcing them to watch as this took place. Sometimes they would even tie a brother up to a horse, 4 horses, and beating the horse until they ran into 4 different directions, ripping that brother to shreds right before the sister, right before their children. And because of that, that put fear in the hearts of the woman. Now, bringing it back to today, oftentimes we talk about that sister that believes that she's actually independent. And you know what I'm talking about, because I was one of those sisters before, until ignorance had to die. But the sister wanting to be independent, feeling that she's independent, and not necessarily needing that brother. Oftentimes, sisters, you know how we are. We got our own house, our own car, our own job, our own money. We buy our own shoes, and as a result of that independence, we put the brother down and we lay him to the side, especially when he's not able to meet the expectations in which that we're looking for. He's not able to meet those things, so we label ourselves as independent. Now, before I go any further, I definitely want to tell the sisters, understand that that is an illusion. Nobody is independent unless you have your own cow and you can walk in your backyard and get your own milk. If you have your own chickens and you can walk in your backyard and get your own eggs, or if you have a farm, then in all sense of the matter, you're not independent. Please get that out of your head.